This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
I'm the cook. I'm taking them back. So we are doing everything when we have any.
Okay, but people already have casted their votes.
People are casting and no is still coming.
Alright. Yeah. What about the result sheets? Can we take a look at it? Point to legacy. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Bonnie, former chairman of NC in 2001 to 2016. Everything is fine here. No hazards. I have done mine. It didn't take me up to 5 minutes to make every process. And people are turning up. No problem.
Okay, but
I'm feeling so bad because we are here to exercise our franchise as a citizen of Avi. So and we are feeling disappointed. Everybody is running hater-skater. Everybody has been here since 7 o'clock waiting for them. Up to this time that is 1:30. Nothing is done. We are not happy. Please, if they are to come, let them do fast. We are still waiting for them.
I am not happy because some of us came here around 7 o'clock as we were told to be here early for accreditation. So now it's after 1. Many are gone, but I'm just as a good citizen. Some of us are still waiting and some are hanging. But honestly, to tell you the cosplay truth, I am not happy and some of us here are not happy.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Edward. Smile of victory.
Thank you guys. We've been here now for about 2 hours. Many people have been here even much longer than I have been here. People have been here for 5 hours and more. It's good we're able to cast our ballots, but I think I'm not very happy with the process that delayed the coming of materials. Again, this is a single state election. INEC has had all the time to prepare, all the resources, and so we shouldn't have had some of the problems we had today. But having said that, the good thing is that the people have been calm, the people have remained very patient, the people are steadfast, and they've made up their minds that they will stay here, they will wait the process, and they will cast their votes. And nothing's going to deter them. So that's good. But then people don't need to go through that hassle and suffering to be able to cast their votes. It's not necessary. The fillers, I get good fillers from elsewhere. People, exit polls show that we're doing very well. So we're comfortable, we're very comfortable, and we're very happy with that. What we're not comfortable with is the little shenanigans that are going on, particularly from the APC guys. We've had rumors and we've seen things that the APC fellows have been trying to undermine the process. Many of them have been caught with ballot papers. Many of them have been caught with PVCs, and they are running around. The worst still, they go around trying to buy votes. I hear the rates now is, I don't know whether it's 15, they say now, or 20,000, So they're going around. So they tried everything to subvert the process. Again, if you have something to offer people, you want to work to subvert the process. It's when you don't have anything to offer people that you become so desperate. And I'm seeing that the APC, that should show a good example, as the party in power at the national level, is now the party that is undermining the democratic process. And I said this before, the leader of the APC is a Democrat. And so why is the party undermining his credential and his capability? Why? And people don't just even care about the kind of reputational damage they're causing to our country. It keeps showing that the people don't care about Nigeria, they don't even care about their party, and definitely they don't care about the people. But by and large, on balance, our exit polls just show what we knew. So we expect that we will win this election hands down.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17.
Yeah, welcome back to the Nigeria Kwenu Election Day special. My name is Nathalie Uku. Once again, Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State has cast his vote at Owo in Nkanu East local government area of Enugu State. Afia TV head of news and current affairs, Alex Obodo, was present and monitored the exercise as the governor performed his civic duty. Take a look.
Yes, we're right here at the Mbagozo Ashowo polling unit. Behind me, you can see the table that's supposed to house the polling unit here, but obviously nothing is happening as we speak. So we are hoping that voting will start, but then we haven't seen activity from NCEC. Though I've seen people with their apron around, but nothing has been set up. The executive governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Ndubuisi, is still being expected to vote here. This place is called the Mbagozo Square. Mbagozo Square is the place that the voting will be taking place. It's expected that the governor, when he arrives, will cast his vote right behind me. And then when that happens, that's probably maybe the reason why some of the villagers here haven't actually really asked questions about voting. Maybe they are waiting for the governor to cast his vote, and before that can happen. So as soon as there is activity, we will report to you. But right now, there isn't any activity here in Mbagozo Ashishowo, Nkanu East local government area. And from Mbagozo Ashishowo, Nkanu East local government area, Alex Obodo for
to get reports from what is going on across the state, and I'm very happy to report that the exercise across the state has been peaceful. I haven't received any adverse reports. So, it started on time, and people are exercising their franchise, and that's essentially what we want to see, and we're very happy. And I can also tell from what I have seen here that the exercise is also very peaceful here. People have queued, so this is democracy in action. This is essentially what we mean, exactly what we mean when we say power belongs to the people. And this is also a very important exercise because we're trying to give our mandate to those that would lead us, that would carry out programs and projects that would impact the grassroots. And so this is really impressive for me.
So is there a sense, sir, that the local government authority will change in its modus, arising from the judgment of the Supreme Court, giving them autonomy? Is there something you're going to tweak in the state's relationship with the local government going forward?
Frankly, we've never had the local government operating as an appendage of the state in Enugu State. The local government had always operated as an autonomous arm of government. And what we have done in Enugu is largely boosting their operation, supporting them with finance. And we don't see that stopping. We're going to continue to support them because as government, to say, look, we must participate in this election because they are now becoming increasingly aware of the importance and significance of good governance. They know that if they sit on the fence or do nothing, that a government may come that may not be able to carry out programs that will touch their lives. So they are becoming increasingly aware, and that's why we can see the huge turnout of people coming to exercise their franchise.
One more from me. From the chat from other political party members, we were told that you have given an enabling environment for other parties to be participating in this exercise. Why do you decide to be part away from what other leaders used to do?
No, I think that it's important we understand that there cannot be any greater force than the force of the people, right? And so when the people have resolutely determined to ensure that they pick those that would lead them, it must be done in a democratic way. You must leave the people with a choice, with an option, because that way too the leaders know that they have the mandate of the people, so they won't take it for granted, and that the people are also watching them. So it's always good if we call ourselves democracy. It must be democracy in the true sense of the word.
So, Your Excellency, despite being the leader of the state, we also understand that you belong to a political party. So, as the leader of the party in the state and in the southeast at large, what are your expectations?
Oh no, so this is again, as one of your colleagues has mentioned, this is a level playing field for everybody to participate. So, and we expect the best party, those that have the candidates that have promised the people what they believe is what they need to do. The best should emerge as the winner. That's so we're very broad and open-minded about this.
Thank you.
And of course, the tour is still ongoing. Afia TV is still present at the scene, and more information, more interviews will be coming your way in the course of today's program. We'll go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll see what is happening in the world of social media. Do stay with us.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Still a lot happening, yes, as of course all the electorate head on to vote for their candidates, their preferred candidates in Enugu and Imo State, and also in Edo State, the electorate are heading out to vote who they think should govern their state for the next 4 to 8 years. Divine Onoha joins me now on set to tell us everything that's happening in the world of social media, and boy, do we hope that there is more exciting news. Divine.
I'm sorry to break your heart. I'm not seeing any exciting news on social media. And like I said earlier, there isn't a lot of updates from, Imo State and Enugu State, but we're starting to see some of them come up. And this one is a situation report from Ogu Ward Collection Center. It says the electoral body came with incomplete materials. We've also seen different stories, both in Edo State of, the electoral body coming with incomplete materials, particularly the result sheets. So, and they are encouraged not to vote if they don't see the results sheet. So it just makes me wonder, how is it that we're planning an election? We've been planning for a long time, and it's time for the election, and they are coming with incomplete materials. And it's giving people room to suspect.
So where are we having incomplete materials? This is in Ogu.
This is in Ogu. I think we have the video. Let's have the video.
Yeah, I've seen the video, right? But like this is happening in Ogu.
Yes.
Then in Edo, what's happening there?
Okay, in Edo
and the exact
we also
location.
have Edo particularly. I think in Edo State, the EFCC has been able to arrest suspected vote buyers at Ward 7, Ego LGA, Edo State. And we also have the video. I don't know if we can play it right now, but let's just take a look at it.
I'd like to see EFCC swinging into action.
Okay, all right. Let's have the video.
Suspected vote buyers in a particular ward in Edo. You start to ask yourself, when are people going to learn? That's my question.
It's quite sad, and to think that these are people clamoring for change every day. But one saying, Tinubu's the government, the government is corrupt, the government, they still allow themselves be used. But again, I'm curious, since they were able to capture the people, they swung into action and they were able to capture the vote buyers, couldn't they inquire who sends them?
I mean, that's probably why they've whisked them away. I'll use that word, whisk them, because they're now going to take them in and question them and then find out who sent them. But you know where the problem lies is what happens thereafter. So you interrogate them, you get the information, then whomever deployed them would now come and probably bail them out. You know, so that is the problem that we have, the lack of consequences in Nigeria. That's why people continue to do this and perpetrate these misdemeanors, and nothing seems to be coming up with the next election. They will still return.
Honestly, it's quite sad because left to me, whoever is the culprit should be disqualified. If it's one of those people, you know, contested, they should be disqualified. Whichever party should just be disqualified, because we can't keep having this. But let's just take a look at some of the comments that people are, you know, commenting on this video. The first one I have here says, "Oh, they were buying votes from house to house since last night," and to think that this is something public, for this person to be saying it, it means he probably saw it happen. And the next says eye service, that EFCC is just doing eye service.
And this EFCC is chasing cloud then.
I mean, then this one here says, "This time the police are absolutely serious. Engaging in vote buying will result in immediate arrest." This makes sense if it's actually true. And the next one says, "They should please hand him over to the authority and charge him to court. This is the only way." And another comment here says, "It's been official that Nigeria is still operating in Stone Age. The greed of few opportune others will never allow the needs of majority to be met. And they say they are coming to serve us. Service my foot, holy thieves." Wow. Reason they'll never allow transparency. That's all we have on social media trends for now.
All right, we'll continue to watch and see, is EFCC doing what is their civil duty, or are they doing chasing clout, or should we say eye service? We'll continue to watch and see, but at least we've seen them swing into action and do that, and we hope that is replicated across the various wards in Edo. Still a lot more to come. After this quick break, we'll be joined by Ifunanya Ndulwe, who returned from some of the wards in Enugu, and she'll be giving her observations, some rather funny observations, especially concerning the ad hoc staff recruited by NTEC. Apparently, she asked for a certain sheet and was shown another. It makes us question, how much training and enlightenment did these officials go through, these ad hoc staff? And if they are not even informed about certain things, then, I mean, it makes all of us worry. But yes, if now will join us and tell us her own learned experience, what she saw, what she witnessed, and then we can have that conversation. Nigeria Kwenu Election Day Special returns shortly. Do stay.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DCV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DCV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DCV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday.
Joined me now on set, Ifunanya, our own election observer / media duchess. How was the process for you? Monitoring?
Well, let me start by saying that it was peaceful moving around because I didn't really get to, observe much movement, vehicular movement, and then
this was in Udi?
Yes, at Udi, yes. And then at some points we saw security personnel at different checkpoints, One of them was like, oh, we had to stop vehicular movement so that when people walk down to their polling units, they won't have cause for alarm or things like that. That was just basically the first.
All right, hold that thought. From Udi, we'll cross over swiftly to Nsukka LGA, where Elijah is there. He's going to tell us what has happened. The last report we got from him saw security personnel, lots of them arriving, electoral materials. But what has happened since then at the wards in Nsukka? Elijah, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for.
Yes, good afternoon once again. Thank you very much for having me again.
So
okay, thus far yes, most of the wards had received their election materials earlier on before now. So what I did was to follow up on as many wards as I can follow up on to see if the elections were actually holding. So I visited Ihe ward. Out of over 6 wards, polling units I visited under Ihe ward, no election held in all those places, no people gathered, no election officials and the rest of them. I had to go to Mponano ward because I know that their materials, election materials were released. So I got to Modern Secondary School in St. Joseph Church, barracks. People were gathered, the electorates were ready to cast their votes, but there were no election materials. So I engaged them in conversation to find out what happened, and was there election materials actually sent there, which they confirmed that they saw some electoral officers who came, but immediately they got to the venue, they drove off and they never came back again. So they've been waiting till now. Many of them are very angry because of the fact that they can't vote, and they've spent a whole lot of time waiting for electoral materials to come. Then currently I'm at Otobo Enyi Uchiri polling unit, also at barracks here. And the election here is very peaceful from what I've seen. I've also spoken with one of the observers and officials here. He confirmed that the election was very peaceful, or is peaceful because it's still ongoing. And then people have come and cast their vote, and they don't have any issues at all.
All right, that's rather interesting and also pretty sad sad because you have this disjointed experience of the election in the local government. Instead of people having a peaceful and normal experience, while others are just getting frustrated by the minute. I really do think that NTX should have done better to ensure a more balanced election. But keep monitoring it, Elijah. We hope that we can get interviews in the course of this program and, you know, hear from the electorate themselves and give them a chance to voice their frustrations.
All right, I'll keep on with that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Elijah. And back to Udi, local government, of course, Ifunaya, your experience, and, you know, what did you notice? What did you witness on the scene?
Okay, first of all, I was able to, you know, cover some polling units. Ndi Aburu ward and Obiama ward and Abia town. Of course, we'll be seeing that subsequently. And then let me start off with Abia town, where I noticed that some of the electorates were alleging that there is this form of influence to their own choice, because when they come to, you know, cast their votes, they will direct them who to, and how to. Which of the parties?
Which people were actually directing them?
They actually did not really specify who is directing them, but they were like, some people will just tell you, no, you have to put a thumbprint here, just cast your vote on this particular party or something like that. But they were not able to tell me this is who is actually telling them what to do.
But they're not giving like secluded, you know, cubicles to cast their votes.
That's another thing one of the electorate was talking about. He was like, prior to this time, there should be a cubicle whereby you would just
privacy,
go and then cast a vote. Nobody would know, neither would there be any form of, you know, oppression or influence to your choice. You understand? But it's just on a table.
So wait, you mean to tell me that voters were just on a table casting their votes, and people could actually, I mean, I want us to have another video of that scene on screen. Maybe we can have a clearer picture. You know, let me just have that video. Let me see how these voters are actually casting their votes. Is there any cubicle?
There is actually
any cubicle?
No cubicle.
Okay, okay. This is showing people seated. Let's see if we can get any of them actually trying to vote. Because I'm not seeing any cubicle, no privacy. And you know, the thing about voting is that it's a very sensitive process. You may be voting for someone that another person next to you doesn't want anybody to vote for, and then the person can actually wait for you outside. That's how dramatic it is. So you should, for the protection of the voter, you should give that privacy, you know, to the. But I'm surprised that you're saying that people were actually just voting on a table.
There's actually no cubicle there for them to vote, and you know, some sort of privacy. You understand, for you to feel free to cast your vote, whichever party that you want.
But that's a danger in itself. You can't be doing something so sensitive, something so political in the open, no protection, just cast your vote and then go. And you said that people are actually directing some of the, let's say, some of the electorate.
Yes, that's what some of the electorate were saying. Meanwhile, there's another issue. The fact that I was able to ask one of the party's agents, because according to information, it was just the party agents that were available on ground when we got there. And then I was like, okay, is there result sheets? You understand, after the vote? And she was like, yes, there is. And of course, I just needed to see the result sheets.
Okay, you asked her for the result sheets.
Yes, for the result sheets, and then we just had to pan to the sheets that she's showing us, which of course.
And this was an official.
Yeah.
An ad hoc.
An agent.
Agent.
A party agent.
All right, party agent.
So we just had to scan to see the result sheets that she has, and it turns out to be that it's not the result sheets, rather, accreditation sheets.
You see, it still goes back to show you the poor level of sensitization. If you ask someone, a whole party agent, to show you the results that show you the accreditation sheet, then that just goes to say that there wasn't any proper sensitization done. There was just an absolute dearth of information concerning this election. You know, because the last person you spoke to at Okpara Square said that beavers, she didn't even know that beavers would not be used for the election. You know, so it really is very sad. And I know that NCA could have had enough time to do more. But unfortunately, the election was brought closer. It was meant to be in October. Maybe that could have also caused a conundrum, because I still, for the life of me, cannot believe that people are allowed to vote in the open that way. Even INEC, despite all their flaws, they provided some kind of privacy for people to actually vote.
You know, when I visited the other ward polling units, Obioma polling units at the local government area, it was not that, well, no, I wouldn't say that there were much electorate. It was looking like something that is just well arranged, and because there are no much electorate, it's not something that would really cause, should I use the word, have a cause or so, you understand. Meanwhile, the materials got to the polling units early enough according to reports, and then they were yet to cast their vote as when we got there, because we had to go to other polling units to check what the progress is like.
All right. I mean, lots of information there. Thank you so much, Ifunanya, for those insights, and thank you for going out there, going into the world, the cold world, to actually monitor this. And I know many people up until now are still talking about the issues with sensitization. Many people might not even know who these candidates are for the various positions. But we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll provide some kind of list, some kind of asset, a visual for you to know who these candidates actually are in the 17 local government areas of Enugu State. So that's still going to come on the program. But first, we'll go on a quick break, have that, and also take a look at what is happening in Imo State. We'll be joined by an observer that will be giving us his own findings as he toured the various local governments in the state. The program returns shortly. Please stay with us.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Quenu Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Kwenu Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
You're still on to Nigeria Kwenu election Saturday, where we're covering local government elections in Enugu and in Imo, and of course, covering the gubernatorial elections in Edo State. And we've been with you since 8 a.m. Still in Nnamdi Obaya here, and still accompanied by my fellow marathon partner, Nathalie Uku. You know that if this was jogging, yeah, we would have lost like half our body weight.
100%. Skeletons are set.
But right now, there's been some disturbing information about ongoings in Ogu. And there have been complaints from the Labour Party about activities of the PDP there. Now, of course, we will be connecting live to Ogu now to join Mr. Chinonso Orji, his Ogu Ward 1 Labour Party agent. And, well, let's hear what he's complaining about. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Orji.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good to have you on the program. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon.
So please,
thank you.
Give us an update. What exactly, can you please tell us what happened from the beginning this morning? What's going on there at Ogu?
Okay. At Ogu now, Ogu local government, I'm Chinonso Orji. We gather at the local government to receive our election materials.
Seems to have some network difficulties in Ogu. But I mean, okay, you're back with us. Please go ahead. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Orji, can you hear us?
Yes.
We're live on, but we're having communication issues. But please go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Very clearly.
Okay, now the boss took the materials to our collection center, which is Central School Ogu, or Ogu Ward 1 collection center. Then around 10:40 a.m. they arrived. Then they wanted to share the election materials, but the result sheet was missing. The result sheet was not in the election material. Then we demanded that it would be good if they provide the result sheet so that to avoid any story. But the NSEC return officer, who happened to be a PDP member, and the other INSEC officials who are also PDP members. They claim that this is what they were given from the local government. We say no, it's not normal. That result sheet should be there. We are there demanding for result sheet. The police that were called by the PDP, they started intimidating the members of the Labour Party. And finally, they instructed other junior police officers to take the Ward 1 Labour Party chairman to station, and he was locked up at the police station. As I'm talking to you now, the chairman of the Ward 1 Labour Party is there inside the police cell as I'm talking to you now. This is exactly what happened. And again, no election was conducted. No election was conducted. And even there is a press present at this local government, people are there inside the local government thumbprinting on these ballot papers. They did not take even the incomplete materials to our various. We have 24 polling units, but no INSEC official was seen on site. No material was seen on site. We went through the 24 polling unit. No material, no voting was going on. So election was not conducted in Ward 1, and also there are reports from other wards in local government that the election was not conducted. So this is exactly what is happening as I'm talking to you now.
All right, Mr. Oji, let me ask you this very quickly. Are the elections still going on? Is voting still going on, or has it ended? By the time I given for the election to start and the end, it's not supposed to end now, but as I'm talking to you now, no election was going on in our polling unit. But election, they are completing at the local government, inside local government secretariat right now. Okay, let me get you straight. Let me get you straight, Mr. Oji. There is no election going on at your polling unit, but they are printing at the local government secretariat.
Yes.
Namdi.
I think that is I think that's it's a throwback to what we're hoping to avoid. But can you confirm exactly who is thumbprinting? Do you have an idea of who is thumbprinting or who is behind the thumbprinting?
Because he has said some intriguing things that the PDP party agent was the one sharing the materials and not NCEC.
Sharing the materials, yes. And the PDP local government chairmanship candidate, Honorable Uche Okoro, was the one that shared the election materials at the local government.
And you're saying that the result sheet was missing? The result sheet was missing?
Was missing when we first arrived at the our collection center.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. So the INSEC officials, you know, I'm born and brought up in Ogo, so I know virtually everyone, both the members of the People's Democratic Party. So INSEC officials I saw there, they are not INSEC officials, they are PDP members. PDP members. That is it.
So if you're saying that PDP members are the ones holding down the elections in Ogu, then where is NCEC? If you're saying that PDP party members are the ones holding down or conducting the election in Ogu, then the question I have is, where is NCEC?
That is what I'm saying. The NCEC there, they are all PDP members. They employ PDP members to work as the NCEC.
Are they working as ad hoc staff?
Both as ad hoc staff and returning officers. I know them. We are all from Ogo.
Have you made any complaints to the police about this?
You know, the PDP, they are using the police to fight us. The police were there. We're trying to explain things to them. But they could not listen because they were giving instruction. Even our party, our Labour Party Ward 1 chairman that was still in the station, we want to go and see him, but they said no. So the police don't even want to listen to us because they are being controlled by the government. That is it. And they know about all this I'm saying about the chairman candidate of PDP sharing this ballot election materials. They were there, they know about it, but they did not do anything because police is under an instruction or order.
All right.
So that is it.
Thank you so much for sharing this information. We're definitely going to have to...
But before we let you go, can you please repeat, who did you say was arrested by the police?
The chairman of Ogward 1 Labour Party.
Ogward 1 Labour Party?
Yes. Labour Party chairman was arrested by the police.
That is for Ogward 1?
Just because... Yes, Ogward 1.
Just because. Go ahead.
Why was he arrested?
He was arrested because he was demanding that the right thing must be done. He was demanding for result sheet, that's all.
And he
because the police...
No, please go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead. I said, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, because we are all demanding for result sheet, and they did this just to weaken us. Because we are praying behind him, demanding for result sheet. So they did it just to weaken us. You see? So, and when we are there demanding for this, he's only demanding for the right thing to be done. But the PDP members and some of the police, they say that we should go, that if the result sheet is not there, we can still do election. But we said, no, it's not proper. The material should be available and complete before election should be told. So our chairman did not commit any crime. He's only asking for the right thing to be done. He's only asking for the result sheet to be provided, but they refused to provide it. That is why he was arrested. He did not commit any crime.
So let me get this straight now. This, there seem to be contradicting feelings in all of this. PDP is saying, according to you, that it's okay to continue to vote even when the result sheet is not present. But LP is saying that they want the material to be, all the materials to be complete before, it can be considered a fair and credible election. I mean, you've really revealed a lot on the show. They were definitely going to investigate it and follow it up.
And keep following it, definitely follow it up. And of course, we'll be checking in with you later today. We would like everybody to please remain safe. And we, of course, we'll follow up to know if the chairman, actually, well, I didn't get the name of the chairman of Ogward 1.
Mr. Udoka. Mr. Udoka.
Okay.
Mr. Udoka, yes.
All right.
Okonkwo. Mr. Udoka Okonkwo.
Mr. Udoka Okonkwo. So right now, the allegation is that the PDP have used the police to arrest Mr. Udoka.
Exactly.
Okonkwo.
Yes.
Chairman Ward 1 Ogu, Labour Party.
Labour Party. Yes. So,
have you people seen, till now when we are talking, has the result sheet been produced?
We are close to local government, but they did not allow us to come close to where they are templating now. So it's possible that they have written results, or after completing, they will write results and announce the election, why election was not conducted.
And yet, no election was conducted in Ward 1?
At all.
Is there any other ward you know of that they did not conduct election?
Yes. Other wards under Ward 1, because we have our situation room, so we are getting reports. Even in Ward 2 now, according to the chairman of the Labour Party, they were also intimidated by police. And according to him also, the former local government chairman, Honorable Pedro Nwankwo, they hijacked their boroughs with a tinted Peugeot, and they moved straight to Mako. Mako is very far from Ogo. They were also intimidated. Almost all our local governments where PDP has a candidate, we are all intimidated. So the issue now is that in Ogu local government, not just in Ogu Ward 1, in Ogu local government, there is no free and fair election, because the thing we are witnessing here, they are getting report from other wards in Ogu local government. The issue of result sheets and intimidation in the whole of Ogu local government area.
We will keep watching this. Thank you very much, Mr. Oji. We will keep watching this, and we're going to still connect to you later to ensure the safety of everybody. Of course, we'll also reach out to the PDP if we can get across to them, and we'll reach across to NTEC to hear what they have to say about these allegations, because these are very, very serious violations of the Electoral Act, if true.
Very serious one.
Thank you very much for contacting us. We will keep in touch.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. And
all right, thank you.
Where do I start now? I mean, on the assumption that this is true, that Mr. Okonkwo Udoka, chairman, Ward 1 Ogu Labour Party, has been taken by the police. As Mr. Oji has said now, under the instructions of the PDP, you know, and then the claims of thumb printing happening right there in Ogu Secretariat, they are not being allowed to enter. They're saying that the NCX staff there are PDP members.
I mean, it's just the only way we can answer these questions is if we actually
hear from NCX and hear from
and
the
maybe
PDP.
Even get some footage to see what's happening at the LG Secretariat.
You know, the report I got earlier on from Ogu, which I told you about, which we need to verify. I forgot, I should have asked Mr. Oji that. I got a report that the police were going around looking for people with phones that were trying to film and arrest him.
I mean, the way things are looking now, it doesn't look impossible. You know, it doesn't look impossible. But yes, definitely, we're going to investigate and try and get, you know, footage of that, showing what's happening.
Yes, definitely.
But also remember that you can send your eyewitness reports. There is a number, if we can have that on screen, that you can drop your eyewitness reports.
If you see something,
say something.
Say something to us, you know.
Yes.
You know, because the truth is, we can't be in every single ward, but, you know, our job is to amplify what people have seen for everybody else to see. And it's I mean, what we are seeing now is very, very scary.
It is.
Saying that, because it's worrisome that earlier today we heard of violence in Aniri, violence in Udi, then we are now hearing of this in Ogu.
I mean, a lot is happening, even
and
as
it's always the Labour Party
that is being, you
saying
know,
that the PDP
is
harassing them.
Is harassing them. You know, these are things that we've seen. We saw the earlier report from Aniri, you know, that showed the LP candidate who was brutalized by party agents of the opposing party. Then we saw what happened in Udi. You know, and more reports have been coming, and now this. But Namdi, this is still subject to investigation, and we're definitely going to get more intel.
Well, definitely. I mean,
yeah,
we do have somebody who has been willing to come on the record and say it, that look, this is what is happening.
Yes.
Because I mean, a lot of other reports which we have not brought on TV, we have no videos and we don't have any physical testimony. But please, if you see something, say something. The number is on your screen, and if you see that number, 08105094921 on WhatsApp, send us your pictures, send us your video, tell us what you saw, and of course, I mean, AFIA will do its job, which is to amplify any information we get and help to confirm, dispute, or pass on to the relevant authorities where necessary. Please, let's all be vigilant, let's all be safe, and let's all make sure that all of us are obeying the law. We'll go on a very quick break. When we come back, the coverage of the local government elections in Imo and Enugu continues, as well as the Edo State governorship election. It's still Nigeria Queen election Saturday.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, AFIA is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections, as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to AFIA, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and...
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday. All day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyna Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding determines the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single.
For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do for it.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check is 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
You're still on to Election Saturday. It's the Nigeria Queen special Election Saturday, and we've been here all day with you live from Enugu State here at Afia TV premises, covering elections in all 17 local governments in Enugu State, as well as local government elections also in Imo State and the gubernatorial elections in Edo State. Of course, I have not been alone. Nathalie Uku has been with me throughout, and we've been showing people who have been casting their votes. We saw in Edo State. We saw the governor of Enugu State. But one of our own, when I say one of our own, I mean a member of the media fraternity, yes, who is contesting in Udenu local government, Aka Ezeaka, also casted his vote earlier today, and we have some footage from that. And we'll just show you some footage from Udenu local government area where vote casting took place.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hi. All right, that guy is the Aka casting his votes in Udenu local government in Enugu North senatorial area, yes, of Enugu State. And so it seems very peaceful. Everything seems to have gone very fine in Udenu.
Yeah,
doesn't seem that there was
well.
any issues.
No issues at all. It seems peaceful. I mean, other electorate also cast their votes, and of course we're going to get to that footage. But yes, he has done it. And this is one of the local government areas that we've not received much, negative reports from, as opposed to Aniri, Ogu, and the Udi. That we've seen all sorts of violence and, some intrigues.
And the, let's say, late coming in Unsuka.
Late coming. I think that's widespread. I think that one, it got to the point that Doris and I were wondering, is it afternoon or morning, just because of NCEC and all that.
I mean, we'll still get to Imo, but I'm still getting reports, timed reports of almost 3 o'clock and Weri West waiting for voting materials. Yeah. It's ridiculous. But right now we'll be joined by Action Aid live from their situation room here in Enugu. They are monitoring all 17 local governments. They released an interim statement, a press statement on the, the state of elections so far. Of course, I'm sure their comprehensive press statement or press release will come at the end of elections. But it's good to have you on the line. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Very good. So let me first start by asking, what was the prevalent issue you picked up across all 17 local governments in Enugu State today?
Yeah, there are factors here. Prevalently is the late arrival of the NSEC officials, arrival of material, late opening of polls. So these are 3 key challenges experienced early this morning. As at 10:11 a.m. in some of the areas, Iweze, Ogo, Isuzo, and others, including Enugu North within the metropole here, the voting weren't commenced as at that period. So what it means is that has also impact in terms of the voting period, looking at the time frame for the voting. But a place like Uzuwani, I think Uzuwani seems to be the best in terms of experience opening of vote, because as at 9 a.m., going by our observers, the materials were already on ground.
That's actually quite impressive. That because we had reports of, as at 10:11, places that the local government secretariats were still locked. So to hear that by 9, materials were already on ground in Uzowani, it's quite impressive. So We've seen some unconfirmed pictures and videos today of vote buying in places like Edo State, but coming here to Enugu State, have any of your observers picked up on any vote buying or any illegal activities, even voter or ballot harvesting around the polling boxes, the polling units?
Yes, of course, there are still unconfirmed reports in terms of sketches of vote buying, inducing vote, cases of voter party agents, some printing, but these are still unconfirmed. So we really need to confirm such information before we can now say that such happened. But in terms of generally, the elections seem to be peaceful, apart from what happened earlier today. Yeah, in terms of clashes of the agent. Yeah.
I'm happy that you know, in your statement, your interim statement, you noted the issue of conduct of political party agents, because we're also receiving reports from certain local governments. Let's take the most recent we received from Ogu, LGA, where there have been concerns raised by the Labour Party agents about the conduct of PDP members there at that local government, you know, saying that a lot of unscrupulous things have been going on and security agents may be aiding and abetting these activities. Have your observers been able to pick up on any of these negative trends?
Yes, we got such report in terms of conduct of the party agents. But the challenge here is ascertaining which of the political party that such agents belong to. Because unlike, you know, during the governorship election and all that presidential election, that you see the party agents wearing badges with their names, this time around, you don't see such. Yeah, so it becomes difficult to attribute such behavior to any of the political parties. Though people of the, on ground will tell you this party on this party, but it's difficult ascertaining the particular political parties they belong to.
The Labour Party member that we spoke to said, and I quote, that he could identify, he could recognize the PDP members that he saw, you know, there. He said that NCEC was not, you know, distributing the material, that in fact, it was PDP party members that were seen distributing the electoral materials, which I found, you know, very, very uncanny. It just seemed, you know, out of order, out of place. And I asked him, you know, so where is NCEC if PDP party members are the ones sharing electoral materials at that ward, that polling unit at Ogu? So, you know, I just really would like, you know, some kind of clarity as to whether any of your agents were able to identify such behavior. He said that there was no voting going on at some of the polling units, that in fact voting was taking place at the local government secretariat. Is anybody on ground to confirm or even, you know, follow up on such a horrible piece of information that voting is not going on at polling units, but people are thumbprinting at the local government secretariat? He even mentioned that his ward chairman had been arrested by the police
for demanding to see the
result sheet, which was not present among other electoral materials. And according to him, while the PDP was okay with the result sheet not being available and the election continuing, Labour Party was not okay, and the chairman stood his ground and ended up being arrested, as was his fate.
Yeah, the information we got is case of the commission arriving while declaring some of the materials and meeting, especially the result sheet. I think in that aspect, we had the reports and they are prevalent in some of the areas, because it's also not understandable that the body conducting the election will arrive at certain areas and would say that they forgot or there's such material. I mean, because result sheets these are major components, you know, of the election material needed for a smooth conduct of the election. In terms of the party agents for printing and all that, yeah, we are still following up to really ascertain which of the political party or which of the agents, was as that now it's not clear to us in terms of you know, ascribing that to any political party.
So, there's also been the issue of violence. We've seen the videos from Aniri, and there were also the cases from Udi, where the Labour Party is also claiming that the PDP members, and in some cases with the aid of security agencies, have been meting out violence on their members. Has your Situation Room received any updated information on this from any of your observers?
Yeah, earlier in the morning, we had that report of the clash of the parties in terms of within that locality. But as it stands now, the situation, as they reported, is calm, and later on voting continued in that area. But voting continued, voting continued in that area.
Okay.
Yeah. But by the time we are issuing our final report, some of these incidences will be clearer to us.
All right.
Because as at this time is an interim report. So by the close of poll, gathered all the data we have, we should be able to say that this is exactly what happened here, or this is exactly what happened here.
All right, great. So it's great that we're making all this public. Now, let me just get to another part of your report, your interim statement, opening of the polls. We can have that on screen for the sake of our viewer. You noted here, rightly so, that the only a few locations started on time. Uzuwani had the earliest commencement of accreditation and voting by 10:20 a.m. following the arrival of election materials at 8:45 a.m. So we're looking at the earliest arrival of election materials being at 8:45 a.m. despite NCEC saying that the election will commence at 8 a.m. Why exactly was NCEC so late in this dispensation of its duties? What really happened? Do you have any information about what could have delayed NCEC if we're looking at accreditation and all starting at past 10 and materials arriving at 8:45 for the earliest local government?
Yeah, election logistics has continued to be a challenge for us in Nigeria in terms of conducting election at the federal level, state level, and now we're experiencing this at the local level. Yeah, we're also not impressed with that, because as at Wednesday, we had the promise, confirmation, assurance in terms of the readiness of the commission and materials, going to be deployed on time and all that. But from what happened today, there may have been some challenges that led to such delay. Because as at 11 a.m. I mentioned, even up to 12 noon, there are still areas that have not really commenced their voting. But as to what we can say now, that is the cost, I think it's only the body that can come out to say what actually caused such delay, because the delay was protracted.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us all these insights. It's always a pleasure hearing from you. We can't wait to see your final report on the election. And, of course, we hope that a lot of these irregularities that we have seen will be investigated and, of course, captured in that report as we continue to build up towards the collation exercise. Thank you, Mr. Celestine Okudili-Odo, Head of Programs, Action Aid Nigeria.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we'll connect much later. And we'll close this off with more footage from Udenu local government area, seeing other electorates casting their votes. One of the local governments that were yet to see any outbreak or any kind of insecurity or violence, fortunately. So let's look at that, and then we'll come back.
Thank you.
I will stand down this.
In this polling unit, town hall polling unit at the ward, everything is going normal. There's no problem.
Okay, I just noticed that people have casted their votes.
Yes, they have casted their votes, and some still coming out.
Okay, so when did the voting commence?
Immediately after 8.
After 8.
Yes.
Okay, so there is no challenge.
No challenges. Everything is going normal.
Thank you.
Right on.
My name is Chief Honorable Emma Ene Uli. I'm going to one of Foods town. Here we are is a new Bodo Umoka village in But in Uji town, Uji ward, Uji local government.
Okay, so I just noticed that the NSEC officials just arrived.
Yes, yeah, because of some logistics problem, they just arrived about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, so when do you think the voting accreditation, first of all, before the voting will commence?
In the next 5 minutes. They are already before coming, so it won't take time to start.
So, but with the look of things, I'm not really seeing much voters.
Yeah, some are still coming. You know, today is our festival, so some of the people are still coming. Some have come and gone home. Their houses is close to the polling unit. So as soon as they hear now that they are around, they will rush out. But our place, we are civilized. We know what voting means. We know what democracy is all about.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is
my good brother.
So we have the election. We are still distributing the material because the material came to our local government very late. That is why we are still distributing the material.
What time?
It came by 9 p.m.
Today.
Yes. So, but this is the last place where I'm meant to drop the material. So, but other places will drop. We have started the voting. So maybe next 1 or 2 hours.
Come on, drink Pepsi. All right, so this particular unit, I'm not seeing voters.
Maybe they have a program, masquerade program today. So, but they say that they will not do the masquerade after the voting. Then people will come out for the masquerade festival. So I believe in next 10-20 minutes the voters will come out to vote. Thank you. My name is Iku.
My good brother.
Don't have evidence. You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on your ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did sing for real.
You're not a backup singer.
I said it before.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage of the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence. You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
The program is still Nigeria Kwenu Election Saturday. I'm still in Nnamdi Obaya, still here with Natalie Oku, and we'll be hopping from the Enugu local government elections to the Imo local government elections, going from NCEC to ECEC. One very quick.
Well, I don't know why I prefer to call it ICEC, but then it confuses me with NCEC.
But if you call it ICEC, it is an organization like that.
ECEC.
No, ICEC. Some students' organization. There's ISEC, yeah.
ISEC, okay.
Yeah, but it's an I now, and it's IMO, not IMO.
Not ISIS.
Not IMO.
Or ISIS.
It's not IMO, it's IMO, so it's ECEC.
But it's also Milo, it's not Milo. Milo, not Milo.
Yeah, that's Milo. Milo is a different drink entirely. That doesn't make it IMO state, it's IMO. IMO state. Go to IMO and call it IMO. They will know they can rob you immediately. Because they're like, no, it's JJC.
Oh my God, I just went IMO.
You will lose your phone in 10 seconds. IMO. IMO kwa. But from Imo, not Imo, we have Miriam, not Marian, on the line with us. Hi, Marian. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm very well. Good afternoon.
Okay, so let's get straight into it. What exactly is the update from Owerri Municipal? How has it been? What's the turnout been like? And how have the elections gone? Has it been free from violence? Are there any complaints? Just give us a brief overview of how it has gone so far.
Okay. Well, exactly a few minutes after 1, 7 minutes after 1, electoral materials arrived. In fact, I'm at Development Secondary School at Suzy Ward 3, in Owerri Municipal, located along Douglas Road. So the electoral materials arrived, and that was very, very behind schedule, and some persons have already cast their vote. But it's noticeable that the persons who are voting are very few. There is a high sense of apathy here. In the morning, we saw persons saying they were unwilling to vote because of lack of confidence in the electoral system. As a result, there is very low turnout of voters. I'm talking basically for the polling unit I'm at now, because there are some other polling units in town where it said that voting is not even commenced. some of these units, materials have arrived, but there are no persons coming out to cast their vote. And so far, we have experienced no form of violence or manipulation now. It's been a very peaceful.
So this low voter turnout, what can we attribute it to? Can it be fears of insecurity, or do people just think we know that APC has won already? What's the reason for the low voter turnout?
It has nothing to do with insecurity, especially for Owerri Municipal, the capital, because if it had anything to do with insecurity, there would be no activities in town. People are going about their normal activities. It's simply because people do not have confidence in the election system. And yet, a lot of people believe there has already been a form of selection, so they don't see any come out again. To pass their vote. That's what all of them are saying.
All right. So you spoke to one or two people while you were there. I don't know. Do we have those? Do we have that report ready? Let's see what the people had to say at Owerri Municipal.
Yes, definitely. I spoke to some electorate, the very few persons who have come out to cast their votes. They confirmed that the process has been going on peacefully.
Okay, so let's see what these people had to say.
Yes, I've voted. The election is going very peaceful, normal, no commotion. It's moving very smoothly. It's going well. As you can see, the people that came here now, they are in the process. They are still voting.
All right, thank you very much, Marianne. We'll still check back with you, but we're just getting a report from Owerri West, where John Kennedy is, and he's telling us that election materials are just arriving. I mean, who is delivering it? But let's see if it's online. John Kennedy, are you with me this afternoon?
Yes, I am.
John Kennedy, who is delivering the election materials? Did they bring it from a foreign country? They are just arriving.
Yes, as I said, they are just arriving
So I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me clearly?
Okay, please go on.
Yes, so as you can see, the election materials just
All right, I think he's having some audio trouble. Yes, I think because prior to now, the elections had yet to commence, but now the materials have arrived, so that means that the election will be starting.
Just arriving. So before the materials came, were the ACF officials on ground, to maybe set up the place for the election?
No, we didn't see any of them.
Okay. John Kennedy, could you maybe adjust your mic? You're not very loud.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
Yeah, so as I said that there was no presence at the ISEC. So, but right now, I think there is a presence of the ISEC members sitting in the car. And as you can see, people are gathered out there. They are trying to set up the electoral box, the ballot box.
All right, John Kennedy, you are having some audio trouble.
We're really struggling to hear you, but I think we can get the general gist. Elections should be starting very soon, if I'm correct.
What he did say earlier was that some of the voters actually left.
Yeah, of course they would.
They waited for so long and then they left. So it's really how do you reconcile that? People came, they wanted to vote, they had their kind. Isn't that unfair?
Natalie, if you came by, I remember the last elections. It was part of the strategy of the obedient movement. People were buying food, drinks, waiting that we're not going anywhere. I remember Dental here in Enugu, where they had almost a full soup kitchen, where people were buying what everybody was contributing they could buy, and and those people voted between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Yeah. One would wonder if INEC was trying to deliberately disenfranchise people, because that is the center of urban Enugu, Transekulu. It's not an out-of-the-way village. I mean, now we're seeing Owerri West the same issue, where, this is to 4. We're told the elections were 8 to 3, and to 4.
election
materials are arriving.
It makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Then you ask yourself, when is it going to end? Because you have collation at the ward level, then you still have to go to the... When is it going to end? Because, I mean, it's not just going to end when you cast your vote. You have to collate it there and take it to the local government, collate it there, then take it to the... It's not going to... I don't see the election, actually, the results be... Do you see them being announced today, the results being announced today?
I mean, I think 2023 has taught us that elections being announced the same day is a myth.
Yeah.
We covered the 2023 elections, and I don't recall us having elections that we announced
that day.
That we called that day. In fact, that they finished collation at state or at federal level that day. All collation centers closed for the night. I mean, I don't know a country so, I don't use the word irresponsible, where the electoral umpire would close before collating. If you wanted to raise up a flag and say corruption is present, what better way than to have election results and close for the night? But let's see if we can get John Kennedy back on the line. John Kennedy, can you hear us now?
How, especially comparing the number of people that are there now and the number of people that probably left, like, was it fuller before the election, the materials arrived?
Can you hear me? What is the proportion of people that left to the proportion that stayed?
I think everybody is completely part because I think they were hanging out to see wait for the ISEC members.
I'm really struggling to hear you. Your mic is not picking your voice at all. I'm really struggling to hear you.
John Kennedy, your audio is bad, but yes, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, these things happen. We'll try and see what we can do to assist in correcting that, and we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. I don't know if Marianne is still on the line. Is Marianne still on the line with us?
All right, I think she's off.
I think she's off, but because I wanted to find out, you know, he's talking about almost everybody has gone. I mean, what was that to Gadash? What did you expect?
I mean, I think ESIEC and NSIEC have a lot of explaining to do. So many questions, because each time I try to, you know, just get an opinion from someone, I hear them tell me back, you know, well, NSIEC would be in the best position to answer that question. I've asked so many questions since this morning. I've asked about the budget for publicity. I've asked about why the materials were late. You know, so many questions, but I keep being directed back.
Okadibo, the convener of the Office of Citizens, said, he said NSIEC is just making statements, and they've not shown that they are going to deliver through with their promises. And if what we see is valid in Ogu, in Aniri, in Udi, you see, it looks as if there's a big problem in Enugu West. Because all the places like this is Enugu West, senatorial district. It means that there's a big problem there, and we need to know exactly
what is going on. We are definitely going to get feedback. I mean, by the time we get more feedback from our correspondents who are still on the field. Now, we also have to say this, that some of our correspondents who are currently touring different parts of Enugu are witnessing immense technical and connection challenges.
Network issues,
because you have to take into consideration the fact that these are rural areas.
Very remote
and then you
areas.
go there and network is completely off.
And again, this is Enugu. Topography works against
Milliken Hill.
Topography works against you, but it's Afia.
They're going to be back.
We are going to make sure that we bring you. Well, I mean, we'll find that patch of road.
Yes, no, definitely.
Where the signal connects.
We would have loved to go live on some of those things, but then we're getting the footage gradually and bringing them forward.
It's just a shame that I'm seeing Owerri West, Owerri Municipal, centers of town.
Okigwe is on total lockdown. Like, nobody wants to speak. Unknown gunmen are reportedly threatening them. So nobody wants to be caught on TV. There is nothing going on. Emmanuel described it as one of the ungoverned parts of Imo State, saying that nothing was going on, absolutely nothing. Even if there are rumors that Okigwe wasn't going to be used as a voting center at all because of the insecurity, why didn't you communicate that to the people? Because you have people waiting to vote and no one is coming. So where is the communication? Did anybody tell them where
if Okigwe are not going to vote,
go to vote?
You're disenfranchising them because on a day where there's lockdown, how do they get
But
to
is
their
it okay to skirt?
polling units?
Why skirt around these insurgents? Why skirt around them?
Why not? You always talk about, they always say heavy security presence. How about you load the communities that need the security presence?
Exactly. Exactly, because he just went to Okigwe and nothing is going on. So every election you're saying that there'll be no voting in Okigwe. Aren't you giving the
that makes
power?
Imo darker and darker because first you had Olu.
Yes.
Now you have Okigwe.
Yes.
It's getting, you now start having so many ungovernable spots.
Yes, and
mainly because those people don't choose their leaders.
They don't choose their leaders.
Because they're not involved in the voting.
They're not involved.
Remember last election, we had the man who came from out overseas to vote in Olu.
Yes.
And we had him live from Olu, and around 4 p.m. and he told us, voting has not happened here.
You know, at the end of the day, these voters know who they need. For a local government like Okigwe, they need someone that is fully ready to work with the security agencies to tackle the issue of insecurity. Because for Emmanuel to describe it as an ungoverned area, it means that it's that bad. You know, it's just like abandoning the people in the cold. People have to live, sleep, and breathe that insecurity. So people need to understand why these local government elections are so important. Yes, it's not been one of the highly rated offices before, but now with the autonomy, they can solve a lot of problems. So if you bring someone there that is just coming there to, just feel...
Surrender the money to the governor.
Surrender the money.
Or people in opposition to the governor try to get as many local government chairmen as they can.
Yes.
So that they can raise funds
or even
from the local government for the party.
Exactly.
You know, the problem is always that the political parties are always trying to raise funds through government rather than using their connections with the parties to bring their private sector members to develop their areas. It's always a case of how much funds can we raise from the party. I mean, like we say, look, it's achievement without enterprise, revenue without work. It's sad. Like I always think of this when politicians and pastors are your wealthiest people, not industrialists, not thespians, but politicians and pastors. It makes people understand that building businesses and building enterprises is not the way forward. Let's just see where we can enter.
Let's just see where we can enter. We'll keep watching, we'll keep watching and, see where all this leads. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll have social media.
And we'll also try and connect back with John Kennedy. And see what is happening in Owerri West. We'll get some actual footage of the material. Making its touchdown. Delivered. Maybe they used air freight.
I hope the result sheet is there. Nigeria Queen will be back shortly. Please stay.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on your ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did sing. For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
New week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check is 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibe and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owners, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
an incompetent means an incompetent person.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence. You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastline. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show upon here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single.
For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending, and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check is 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibe and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
This Saturday, 21st September 2024, Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well as the Edo gubernatorial elections. Nigeria Queen Election Saturday, all day. Exclusive to Afia, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right on Afia TV, DSTV Channel 254 and GoTV Channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastline. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along.
I did single. For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending, and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
the stress of always converting naira to dollar and
An incompetent means an incompetent person.
Saturday, 21st September 2024. Afia is on the ballot. It's Nigeria Queen Saturday, with all-day coverage from Edo, Imo, and Enugu states. Join us for all-day coverage on the Enugu and Imo local government elections as well.